Hola! Happy June, Capricorn. I am a Capricorn rising myself. My nodes are also on that axis because I'm sure you're all fascinated by that. Hello, it's MJ from Ultra Love TV. I'm so joyously fulfilled being back doing the monthly readings. Pardon me. And getting a chance to reconnect and connect with the internet world. If you want to find out more, feel free to check out the website, ultralove.com. You can book yoga, EFT, tarot, and soon, hopefully, a teacher presence as well. Hello, Shazam. Okay, so my intention with readings is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. Most importantly, just listen to your heart. Listen to your own intuition, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. And certainly if, month to month or videos you're tuning into, if you do resonate, that might be a prompt to book a private reading. I'm somebody who propagates that, and the work I do is always about resonation. So resonating with your yoga teacher, your fitness professional, or your whomever it might be. If you don't resonate, it's probably not fit. Hearing like, you're such a genius. Like, people know that, I think, but there's so many layers to this reconnecting and awakening, and anyway, let's get into it. Capricorn, divine guidance and love and clarity for my fellow wonderful, happy, hardworking Capricorns. Divine guidance and love and clarity for this. There you are in your reading. The messages I'm getting, so this is the Devil reverse. This is often indicative of the Capricorn energy. With it being in the reverse, the message, I mean, obviously there is a connection to attachments and addictions and, well, the devil. It's sunshine and happiness and rainbows, everybody, the devil here in the reverse. The initial message I got was like, finally getting out of your own way. Let's see what this is about. So this getting out of your own way, Capricorn, let's see what the devil has to translate to you. Message to you. Something like not being able to... I'm not gonna lie, Capricorn, this is not one of the best reads so far. Okay, so getting out of your own way. And then this stew here, let's unpack it. So 8 of Swords upright, 2 of Swords. So possibly knowing that you need more information before you can make a decision. I'm feeling a lot of like anxiety or like nervousness. You might have to make a decision or something. Well, yeah, this 2 of Swords. You might have to make a decision about something. But interestingly, because this stew is in the reverse, Judgment, 2 of Swords with that 5 of Pentacles, this is actually making me feel like you're not out the gate yet, okay? So you're still blinded. You're still somehow, and this is double energy, right? But somehow you're being blinded by your own thoughts. You're being imprisoned by your own thoughts. And yet with that Devil reverse, I suspect that there's gonna be a release. There's gonna be something that like insight or something that liberates you. Yeah, because now I'm pulling the Magician. This is what this is all about, right? I would dare say our suffering is there to lead us out of suffering. Our pain is there to lead us into greater joy. Right? Like, so as a human, we can evolve ourselves by paying attention to those polarities and choosing the more evolved one, which is typically aligned with compassion and empathy and love, just on a frequential level, right? Like, is that a word? Yeah, the higher frequencies on a scientific level are bliss, ecstasy, you feel me? So saying that, this rather difficult, kind of sticky energy with you overcoming yourself has a lot to do with you embodying, learning about your power, learning about your manifestation ability. This, for some reason, I also feel like this also could be some help. And I get it, like Capricorns can often be really independent and like just like capable. They can, it's not that, you know, yeah, it's just they can get stuff done on their own, right? But for some reason I feel like if somebody comes in to help, receive it, right? Or if you're guided to help somebody, step into that. What's this Magician card? And either way, I do feel that this Magician energy is here to help us kind of get over. Yeah, so, okay. So for some of you, part of this sticky, stewy judgment reverse maybe has to do with the dissolution of a family, the end of a relationship, the end of a, like, this is 10 of Cups. So this is typically a family unit, children, dogs, house, etc., building a life together. And then it's in the reverse. And of course, these are the energies that would, like, if somebody had another choice to make, or you had another choice to make, or because 5 of Pentacles again, it's feeling left out, right? It's not being included in the pack kind of thing. So this is also prompting this decision, like somebody's walking away and you're having to make a different choice. You might be walking away as well from the connection or from the marriage to choose yourself, to choose your personal power. Saying that though, like if there's kids involved, be aware that, you know, how those sorts of things affect the children. It's funny energies here, Capricorn, because there is a fair bit of like sadness. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So I would dare say some of you have definitely been going through like major hits financially with the Pentacle in the emotion bag. So like sorrow, grief, pain, you know, 5 of Cups is like despair, grieving our losses, losing people, right? Like, and then this is these losses, these like wounds, fundamentally, these aspects of yourself that you've been hitting up against as far as like maybe needing some support or really just not feeling good about yourself, hence getting over yourself, right? Because that's another shade or aspect. As much as we can see egoic projection as arrogance and separation, we can also see it as like the victim, I'm never good enough, right? Like, so we do both. The ego either makes us better than or less than, never one, right? Because one is where the oneness or the unity is how we dissolve that more polarized dualistic aspect of self, right? So the Devil, you getting over yourself, choosing this personal power. I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel as such, but like for some of you, there's this Lover's energy, right? But it's still this 10 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel in a sense, even though it's been really painful, that the dissolution is actually for the higher good. Okay, so these two becoming one, like these two people going, maybe you're better off doing this and maybe I'm better off doing that, and kind of separating themselves from a unified familial construct or a conventional familial construct is likely to be the best option for both parties. That's where the Magician comes in as well. Even though it feels horrible, right? Like, even though change, whatever, is always a challenge, there's still the sense of you getting over yourself. Let's get some final messages for Capricorn. So is there any other messages for the Capricorn collective? Divine guidance and love and clarity. Interesting. Another 8 of Swords. So it's almost as if, and I have recently, I think like maybe just 2 readings, like privé, 2 readings privé, and they were sensitive subjects actually, but 2 readings, I remember it was almost like the cards were saying, thou shall not pass, like, you're not going to get info on this. Like, one was about somebody's health, and the cards were just sort of saying, like, you just have to trust in the divine. There's no information for you to, these are not the joys you're looking for, like, you know, so it's really just kind of interesting. I think because free will and because, you know, timelines can be shifty, and I often see it that the cards are just reflective of that state of consciousness and projection in that moment as well. So, like, things can change from one moment to the next, or from one day to the next, right? Okay, and then, okay, so I think this is just a little fraction. Oh, look, there's a moth. Oh, hello, moth. I have my window open because it's beautiful. Springtime. And it's the crack of dawn, and so there were still nighttime hours, and you know, bugs, they come in, the light, they see the light, and there's a light there. Come on, take a break, stop flying around, let's see how beautiful you are. Anyway, I found one in my drawer, my dresser drawer, yesterday. Safely got it out of my trousers and put it outside. So, interesting that the calling. So some of you guys actually, and this is coming up above the Magician, some of you might get a call. You might get a call to go somewhere. There could be some travel on the horizon. For some of you, there could be a message, there could be a move, there could be a message from Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, that's perfect kind of messaging here. So there's still a lot of processing happening. There's a fair bit of information that you just can't see and that you're not going to be able to see until, like, it happens, obviously, right? Godspeed. There's been substantial processing here, but the call shall come, and then the new beginnings arrive. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. So there's messages. I think there might have been, oh yeah, there was Ace of Seeds here. So Pentacle, new beginning, possibly in material resources or how you make money or job itself. New love coming in, like new offers, new water, new feeling of new beginnings. And then a communication could come through. So just have your wits about you. Stay present, because again, there's some information you're just not going to see until it presents itself. Anywho, long reading for the Caps. Love you guys loads. Have an awesome month of June, and I cannot wait to see you guys next month. Take care. Peace out.